This is TWiT.
And then just down the road from here, there's the story of the Tesla on autopilot that caused a horrific. Oh no, this isn't it. Let me find the other one that caused a horrific crash
my rundown.
on the Bay Bridge.
On the bridge, by the way. Another reason not to go on bridges.
The Tesla.
That's not the reason.
Yes, it is.
It's not clear, by the
Tesla
way.
could stop out of nowhere.
It's not clear if
up.
the Tesla was on autopilot or not.
The driver said it was.
Driver said it was, but maybe the driver didn't want to take responsibility for suddenly changing lanes all the way into the fast lane and then stopping on the brakes. Here's a video from the bridge of the car suddenly getting in the left lane and just stopping. And then
watch.
Now, you got to kind of fault the cars plowing into one another for following too close.
One goes, oops, there goes one above the others.
A 9-year-old kid was injured. There were a number of injuries, none critical, but you could see all the cars. There was quite a few cars. Let's see another view from the bridge. So the car goes into the left lane suddenly and then just, boom, stops on the brakes.
Up there, yeah.
This was, by the way, ironically, the day Tesla released full self-driving to all vehicles in North America. So
Mr. Laporte, with that being allegedly the full self-driving software, the driver couldn't intervene within those 3 seconds.
Yeah.
To say,
I'll tell you,
crap, let me hit the accelerator.
I'll tell you the truth. I wouldn't, and I had a Tesla that didn't have FSD, but I would never take my hands off the wheel. You're not allowed to. The Tesla will say, get your hands back on the wheel. And I would always keep my eye open because there's many of the time our Model X tried to plow into the dividers on the freeway or things like that. Fairly frequently, it would jam the brakes on stopping for a ghost that it saw, because it has that feature where it can keep you from running into somebody or something.
Right.
But it would often do it just with nothing going on. It happened to Lisa all the time. So I never trusted it, and I think that's a mistake, frankly, to trust it. So, I think the driver bears some responsibility, whether the driver really did leave autopilot on. At least if it starts veering over and jamming on the brakes. Problem is when it jams on the brakes, that's hard to override. That's like, at that point, it's like you're kind of out of control. So I don't know.
And you have to, if you're going so fast, you also have, there's that second of what the hell is happening.
There's always a second
or two of
orientation. That's right.
Yep.
And then decide, and you can't, if you think about it, you can't go from a stop to a straight boom. By then, someone's probably already hit you.
But
because
you have a Tesla. Does it have? It doesn't have full self-driving.
It doesn't.
But I would say,
and I'm okay with that.
I would say that really the bottom line is here. We are all in a beta test of a not so good product, risking our lives because we don't have a choice. It's on the highways, and around in Northern California, it's every other vehicle is a Tesla.
So with lawsuits, who's going to get sued? The driver or Tesla?
Absolutely the driver, not the Tesla. No.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, the driver was still responsible for the vehicle.
You don't give up responsibility. That's the other story that I was about to show was Tesla on autopilot led police on a chase because the driver was asleep.
Oh, yeah.
This is in Germany. The driver was asleep, but here's the key. The driver had attached a weight to his steering wheel so that the Tesla would think he was driving it and then took a nap. The police knew that the driver was not driving, A, because they couldn't see his head. He was reclined. But B, because every time they tried to stop the Tesla, it was traveling exactly 70 miles an hour. And if they pulled in front of it, it would slow down and speed up to match the car in front of it. The Tesla kept the same distance from the patrol car in front as they traveled down the Autobahn.
Well, wait a second. If the patrol car had just slowed to a stop.
They should have stopped. I think they must have. That's how they got the guy.
Well, let's go to the other lane, unless it was doing that.
No, I don't think it would do that. I don't think they're that. I think you have to use a turn signal to tell it.
The world is changing rapidly. So rapidly, in fact, that it's hard to keep up. That's why Micah Sargent and I, Jason Howell, talk with the people making and breaking the tech news on Tech News Weekly every Thursday. They know these stories better than anyone, so why not get them to talk about it in their own words? Subscribe to Tech News Weekly, and you won't miss a beat every Thursday at twit.tv.